To talk about an amazing team that involves Captain America Sam Wilson with the mercenaries on defense and war. And I just want to say that war is a strange place right now where pretty much there's a lot of known teams out there and known counters. And like when I go into war, I'm trying to not lose. And I'm like, if you watch my streams, you know that I'm trying to go 6 for 6. And it seems like you get into this routine where if you have a smartly placed offense and you're ready to go, you pretty much can take whatever's thrown at you, because the player, myself, is always going to play better than the AI, and there's known counters. So I want to talk about an effective strategy that, because maybe this team that we're going to show is not the best team or something like that. It probably has a counter that we're going to discover. But what the situation is when a new character comes to the game, like Captain America Sam Wilson, it presents a tremendous opportunity to place a character like Sam Wilson on defense, and it creates some uncertainty. And then certainty causes one of two things to happen. Like a player like myself, I'll see a team I've never seen before, and I will not try punching up on that team no matter what, especially if it's a logical team. I will try to punch down and overshoot it, which in war, that's actually a win also. Like if I see, if you place this like random team that nobody's ever seen before, nobody's ever played again, because you can't really test war, right? Because the room bonuses and the war bonuses, you can't really test it. You just can't, it's not knowable, right? And so what happens is I will usually overcommit and punch down, and that in some ways is a win also. So I want to give a big shout out to Scaldec, who came up with this team, and my head is covering it up a little bit, but it's basically a team of skill, basically mercenaries with Taskmaster, Merc Lieutenant, Merc Riot Guard, Killmonger, and Captain America Sam Wilson. And the beauty of this team is that every member on the team is skill, with the exception of Merc Lieutenant, who is tech, and that really pairs nicely with Captain America Sam Wilson's ultimate ability, which is bonkers good for attack all enemies. For each enemy remaining, fill Skeed Bar for self and all skill allies by 10%, fill Skeed Bar for all other allies by 5%, and we're going to be seeing them getting 500% turn meter, or basically 50% turn meter, which is really good. So I'm going to show you how this match went down. I got to give credit to where credit's due, and that's why I'm making this video, is one, just to maybe inspire you the next time that a good character comes out, put them on defense and just hope for the best, right? And then I wanted to show you how I got blindsided by this team, and it really kind of blew my mind on how good this team actually turned out being. So I saw this team and I was like, oh wow. And the team is a little bit lopsided because he had a very strong Taskmaster and a very strong Sam Wilson Captain America. And I was like, ooh boy, that's interesting. These guys. But I thought, okay, I'm going to take in skill military. It's a had the defense up, so it was single boosted med bay room. And what I was thinking is, like, if I can make, and typically this is true with skill military, if you can go and delete somebody with your Punisher turn 1 and you make it a 4 versus 5 situation, the match usually goes your favor. And the idea is, once Punisher goes off, you definitely want to have someone dead. And typically when I go up against a traditional mercenary team with my skill military, I'm trying to delete Merc Riot Guard. And so I was looking at this. I actually, and I've second guessed the way that I played this match a couple times, and I'm going to talk about it. First thing, Taskmaster goes off, and the cool thing about Yelena's rework in the last patch is, as long as she has speed up, which she's going to get from Black Widow, and the way that it starts off with Red Guardian, basically the team gets 100% accuracy as long as she has speed up, which offsets any kind of blinds, right? So like this blind here doesn't matter. This blind here doesn't matter. This blind here. And it makes him somewhat of a counter to Taskmaster. Got the Taskmaster shirt on, and it kind of follows the movie a little bit. And so that is the logical choice. So, I mean, I made the decision when I was playing this battle real time on Twitch to go for Merc Riot Guard. And right here, I have a skirmisher on Merc Soldier and Yelena. So I put the vulnerable there, and I thought it would be a good idea to put the vulnerable on top of Sam Wilson also. And what I don't know is if I would have just focused down Sam Wilson, whether this match would have turned out differently. But this is a punch down, and we're going to watch how it plays out. I was completely blindsided by this. I'm decided to go for Merc Riot Guard, and basically I accomplished what I wanted to do. Now, typically on a team that does not, like let's say Shuri was here instead of Sam Wilson, you win the match. And I've had 200k punch-ups with Skill Military versus Mercenaries, but this does not work out like that. And that's why I wanted to bring your attention to this team. Will this be a team that is used indefinitely? I don't know, but the idea of bringing in an unknown character when he's relatively new, Sam Wilson's relatively new, this creates this like, how does this matchup work? And I'm trying to get rid of characters. I'm trying to get this to a right there. It was a 3 versus 5. Now I looked at it, it's a 4 versus 3, and I land the stun on Captain America, but I'm just getting ruined right here, absolutely destroyed, and it just completely goes sideways. And since then, I put this team on defense for myself, and I'm going to be trying it tonight in Alliance Wars, and I think you should try it out too, because maybe this is going to be a thing. And I don't know if you can see my face right here. I am completely blindsided by this. I was like, whoa, you know what I mean? That I just got wiped on a punch down. And yeah, of course, Monday morning Monday morning looking at it, whatever the football expression is, but looking at it after the fact, looking at the tape after the fact, it's like, maybe I should have went for Sam Cap. I don't know. Hard to say. Having block and having high block chance and deflect and defense up on one of the characters that has one of the highest, I think the second highest health in the game. Hard to say. I don't know if it would have turned out. What do you think? Are you having good luck? I am really sold on this Sam Wilson character. I know Philosophers made some interesting videos about them. The Skill Military, the Secret Avengers working against Infinity Watch. I know that the general public's perception of this team is that it might be skippable and what they're for, but I'm telling you that Dial Up Danny has cranked the stats up on this team, and it seems like they're really good. So let me know what you think in the comment section, and as always, thanks for watching, and keep on giving. Bye for now, and wail harder! It's Monday morning quarterbacking. That's the expression.